I spent 3 weeks testing this supplement before filming this video. I didn't want to come on here and say anything until I actually had something real to report. If you've been looking into OsteoShield and you're not sure whether it's worth it, stick around, because I was in that exact same spot not long ago. I'm 54 years old. Over the last few years, I started noticing that stiffness when I get up in the morning. Knees, hips, that kind of deep, achy tightness that makes you feel like you aged overnight. I went to my doctor, got a bone density scan, and the results came back showing early signs of bone loss. Nothing catastrophic, but enough to make me take it seriously. And then came the question that I think anybody would ask. Is taking a supplement actually going to do anything? Or is this just another way to burn through money? I did a lot of research before pulling the trigger on this one. What caught my attention about OsteoShield is that it's not just another generic calcium pill you can grab at any drugstore. The main ingredients are Aquamin, a marine mineral complex made from red algae harvested off the coast of Iceland. So instead of calcium sourced from ground-up limestone, you're getting it from an actual food source, along with magnesium and over 70 trace minerals. Then there's vitamin D3 and K2. These two together matter because D3 helps your body actually absorb the calcium, and K2 tells that calcium to go to your bones instead of just floating around in your bloodstream. That's a detail a lot of cheaper formulas completely skip. And finally, PEA, a natural compound with anti-inflammatory properties, and Undenatured Collagen Type II, which has research backing its role in protecting cartilage. So rather than buying 4 or 5 separate supplements, which ends up costing more and being a whole hassle to manage, it's all in one product. That alone was a big plus for me. Real quick, if you're already thinking about trying it, the link in the description goes straight to the manufacturer's official website. Last I checked, it was noticeably cheaper there than on Amazon, so it's worth taking a look before you buy anywhere else. Just keep in mind those deals don't always stick around, so check if it's still available at that price. Okay, back to my experience. So, what actually happened when I started taking it? The first 2 weeks? Honestly, not much I could point to. I want to be upfront about that because if you're expecting to feel a difference in 3 days, you'll be disappointed. But around week 3, I started noticing that morning stiffness was dialing back. It didn't vanish completely, but the difference was real. I was getting out of bed without that grinding discomfort I'd basically accepted as normal at this point. Going upstairs, bending down to pick something up off the floor. Little things that I'd quietly stopped doing without even realizing it started feeling more manageable again. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I feel like I'm 30 again. That's not what this is. But the difference was enough for me to keep going with it. One thing I genuinely appreciated was the money-back guarantee they offer. That took the pressure off. I didn't feel like I was gambling. If it hadn't worked for me, I could have gotten my money back. And I'll say this clearly. This is not a replacement for medical care. If you're dealing with actual pain or your doctor flagged something on your scan, that conversation with your doctor comes first. A supplement is a support tool, not a treatment. Bottom line, it worked for me. But I know everyone's different, and I'd rather be straight with you than oversell something just to get a click. If you want to check it out, the link is down in the description. That goes to the official site, where the pricing is better than Amazon. But like I said, verify it's still showing that deal before you buy. If you've already tried OsteoShield, drop a comment below. I'm genuinely curious whether your experience was similar to mine or totally different. And if this video helped you figure things out one way or the other, a like goes a long way. It helps other people find this review when they're doing the same research you just did. See you in the next one.